That's Mimi Dittmer, buried alive in the Caribbean market. Looking pretty good. With her are her sons, Ricky Dittmer and Mike Dittmer. Ricky is mic'd, Mike isn't. Mimi, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling better. I'm getting better now. I'm feeling okay now.
What kept you going for 5 days under rubble?
What kept me going? I can tell you that in one word. That was the Lord Jesus Christ. I had no doubt that he would save me. The minute I saw myself buried, I knew my Lord Jesus Christ would take me out of there. And I started praying from the minute then.
Ricky, did you think you'd lost your mother?
No, we never. 5 days was quite a while, but we never lost hope. We just had to keep going, hoping and praying that she would be all right.
Well, the three men who got her out are with us. They're still in Port-au-Prince, of course. Joseph Fernandez, the leader of the South Florida Urban Search and Rescue Task Force 2 team. Dr. Mark Grossman, also of Task Force 2. And Eric Ficus, the South Urban, as well, paramedic for Pembroke Pines, Florida, the town where Mimi Dittmer is from. Joseph, how do you explain this? How did she live?
Well, I think by the grace of God, as Mimi said, and with some help from us, when I first saw Mimi come out after hours of guiding the operations and all these guys that were in the hole with her, and she started reciting all her information down to her driver's license number in detail, I really was anxious that when I was going to make the call, something might not be right. So we had a lot of pensive pauses there between Ricky and I. And I said, is this a family member of Mimi Dittmer? And he answered yes, and then my stomach kind of knotted up. And then I thought to myself, what would I want to hear first if I was the person receiving the message? And I said, your mother is fine. And then there was a huge pause, and then an exclamation from Ricky, and then my heart just kind of sank there for a second, and then we just had a conversation.
You have every right to feel great. Dr. Grossman, what medical treatment was immediately applied to Mimi?
Well, really, it's just trying to get her out of the hole. She was stuck in the hole, obviously, for 5 days, and even once she got out of the hole, the area that she was in was very contaminated. We had been digging and drilling into the ceiling, and there was dust and dirt all over the place, and there was food that was rotting, and other things going on. So just to get her out of the area as quickly as possible. But really, she was awake and talking, and relatively stable. She just needed some IV hydration and some reassurance. And she actually, again, remarkably and almost miraculously, didn't need that much intervention. She was intact otherwise. She didn't have any broken bones or anything very obvious.
Eric,
so just very
Eric
dehydrated
Ficus,
and otherwise okay.
Eric, how do you explain it?
Well, the minute I touched Mimi, and when I finally made a contact with her, I knew that she will be saved. And I decided to do, at that point, just being there by myself and another member from New York Task Force, Tom. He was just in the hole with me, but he was farther away, closer to the opening that we made. I knew that she'll be saved. My only concern was that there was a really small, narrow space that we had to get her through, which we were successful, and it went very well. So,
Mimi, what would you like to say to these? Mimi, what would you like to say to these three men?
I would like to say that they were awesome, and I thank them so much for all the work, all the effort they have given to take me out of there. It was a lot of work. It took hours. I cannot tell how many hours, but these men are awesome. I want to thank the the rescue team of Turkey, the one from New York, and the one from South Florida. I want to thank them all. They worked as a team, and they did what they had to do, and they helped me, and I am really thankful.
Well,
I
you
want
sound
also
very
say
strong,
that.
Mimi.
And
Go ahead.
thank you. And I also want to say that these men were sent by my Lord Jesus Christ to
Thank
save
you, and
me.
congratulations all the way around.
Because I had that faith.
Thank you, Mimi. God bless.